Stay tuned for another episode of the Coming Soon podcast with Spider.
Hello, everybody. Spider here once again. Coming Soon podcast, San Antonio, Texas. Being joined by Brandon out there. My man, are you in Devine, bro? I know we were talking earlier, and the haunted house we're going to be bringing up. It is in Devine, Texas. But where are you at right now?
Yes, sir. So I'm at the haunted house itself right now. We usually build during the nighttime to fight the heat, but we also do come out during the day to run our electrical and do our little minor tweaks and construction. But mainly we come out here during the night to do all the fun stuff.
No, for sure, man. And I mean, it's one thing you bring up the weather, bro, because I mean we are in Texas.
Right.
It's starting to get warmer and warmer. It's I think 2 years ago, man, we were going through that 115-degree weather, and it was torturous, man. So the fact that you guys are
It
out
is.
there, I mean, I know you got to get things done, but hopefully,
Oh
you
yeah,
guys, sure you guys are staying hydrated, bro.
you gotta have a lot of water and Gatorade, and you just gotta stay hydrated and keep going.
No, for sure, man. And of course, tell us about this attraction, man. The haunted house you guys have coming up.
So with our haunted house, it's called Sinister Harvest Haunted Attraction. We have two sections this year. The first section, you go through a demented barn type of deal. It's basically kind of like Texas Chainsaw Massacre, but on steroids. And so when people go through, it's going to be really dark. We're also going to have scary pumpkins. We're also going to have people wearing burlap masks, all messed up looking. And so it's going to be awesome, and it's going to be really loud. We're going to have a lot of music playing outside, and so when you go through the haunt outside, you go up the old ramp and to the school, the original ramp from the 1900s. And so when you go through the stuff outside, the inside part is the old schoolhouse. So we got a variety of surprises in there.
Man, and of course you brought that up, man, because Devine, Texas, we had talked a little bit, I mean, on Facebook, I think it was when we were messaging back and forth. I used to deliver mail out there in Devine, Texas, dude. So I know exactly where it's at. I mean, I loved working out there, man. Small town vibes. I mean, when you brought up the old school, I had to look it up because it wasn't on my route, man. I was on the golf course side of the town, so I was out there delivering. But I didn't get to deliver on the other side. But I mean, but yeah, man, it's a small town, man, and the fact that the Divine is behind you guys, because of course
Yeah.
VFW reached out to you guys, and I mean, I can only imagine opening night, man. It's gonna be crazy, bro.
Yeah, we're hoping we have a good turnout on opening night. So, because we're having a special for grand opening weekend, which is September 26th and 27th. On that weekend, it's $5 off all admission. And we got two different types of tickets this year. We got general admission and we got the ultimate horror VIP. General admission, you can only go through one time. Ultimate horror VIP is $10 more, but you get to go through as many times as you want for the entire evening.
Oh, sweet, man.
And when we're open, the VFW will have their bar. They'll have karaoke. They'll have all kinds of stuff happening. And at the same time, we'll have vendors outside, so they could go and check it out, have a drink or two, then come back and go through the haunted house again.
No, you see, and the fact that you said it's an all-day pass, basically, I mean, you can take a break, you can go get something to eat, you know what I
Right.
mean? You can enjoy that. If you're not from Devine, you can enjoy the town because there's definitely a lot to do out there. But yeah, I think
Exactly.
that's pretty cool, man. You get to take a little break. I mean, I'm up there in age, so I'll probably have to take like 4 breaks, to enjoy the evening. But yeah, man, that's pretty cool, man. Now let me ask you, because you said it's gonna be loud, it's gonna have, as far as scare actors, is it? I mean, of course it is for kids, but I guess I don't want to say how safe is it going to be for them, because I know
So
some attractions usually have like a for kids section where
right.
you know. So
So
how is this going to differ?
so basically, we recommend ages 12 to be with a parent or guardian. But everyone, before they come through the haunted house, they got to sign a waiver for our protection, for their protection. And so, if there's a group of parents that are with kids and they're the little ones, we usually tell them that it's not recommended. But what we can do is we could accommodate it,
Right.
and we could tell the actors, hey, go low on the kids, but go all fours to the parents.
No, and it's
So
true,
that
man. And it's one of those things. I brought it up at the while back, man, because I went to the theater, and you got kids out there. It's an adult setting. It's not a
right,
but they take their kids out there and they're crying and laughing and jumping, and you're like, man, like you got to use a common courtesy. Same for the kids.
exactly,
If I have little ones and I know they're not going to be able to handle it, then yeah, I'm not going to take them. But I mean,
right.
the discretion, they sign a waiver, so of course, they want to pay for the therapy later. That's on them, right?
And what we were thinking about doing as well, we were going to have an option like we're going to have the ultimate fear pass where everyone gets scared, at a high level, and then whoever doesn't want to get that much scared, will give them a color glow stick. So in that way, the actor would know to back off a little bit on that particular person. So in that way, we could be accommodating to both parties. That want to be scared and that don't want to be that scared.
Yeah, man, that's kind of cool. I don't know. I don't think I've ever heard of that. But that I mean, the glow stick. I mean, the actors can see it and be like, okay, you know what? I'm not gonna chase them or jump at them. You know what I mean? So
Right.
that's pretty cool. And I mean, for my own safety, I think I'll buy some glow sticks on the way out there. Put them all over
And
me, man.
right. And I think I know the cool thing with our event is so how we're different from everybody else is every time when someone buys a ticket, we're giving it back to our veterans. We're giving a percentage back to the veterans of foreign war here at Devine. Because I wanted to do something special for a cause and for a community. So
Yeah,
I wanted to do something for our veterans because our veterans do everything. They sacrifice their life every single day. And so I wanted to do that,
yeah,
and that's where we came to the agreement of doing the entire event based off raising money for veterans. And so we're doing that. And another cool event we're doing is on October 3rd. We're having the South Texas Blood and Tissue come out. So
oh,
whoever
sweet.
donates, yeah, so whoever donates blood, I believe they're going to be out here at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and they'll get done at 8 o'clock as soon as we opening.
Yeah.
But whoever donates gets into the haunted house for free that night.
Oh, sweet, man.
So we're
Yeah.
giving back to our veterans, and we're giving back to the community we're giving back to the community on the low blood supply.
No, that's great, man. You see, and that's one of the things. I was very big with combat sports. Mixed martial arts, and I used to do. I was known for that. I was known for setting up fighters to give towards charities, towards the blood center, towards a kids shelter, children's shelter. Just
Right.
because. I mean, it's like, you know what, man. I mean, my thing was like I would try my best to use somebody's limelight to give back to somebody else. You know what I mean? Like the fighters had
Exactly.
a big fight coming up, and it's like, okay, well, we're gonna use this, but at the same time, it's like it's gonna be for a cause. We're gonna give something back, and it worked out. The Blood and
Right.
Tissue Center, they were happy every time we had one because we used to get a turnout, and people would donate. Everybody got it. We had like I forgot what we called it, man, back in the day, but I think it was like cage fighter blood donation or something. But we designed our own shirt for the blood center, and where everybody got one. You donate, and it was pretty cool. I still got mine.
Oh yeah. Yeah. And it's like, I was telling my dad because my dad's co-owner, and this is like a father and son project of us, building the haunted house and operating it. It's a father and son project. And I was telling him, hey, how can we give back to our community and the veterans? And so that's when we came up with the idea. Every time when someone buys a ticket, we donate a percentage to the veterans of foreign war. And we had the South Texas Blood Drive come out, and we give back to the community by doing that.
Man, and the fact that you bring up, you and Dad working on this, man, is this something you guys did as kids? I mean, did he used to take you guys to the haunted houses, trick or treating?
Yeah. So what got me involved in the entire Halloween business was probably my mom and dad. Uh, as a child, they took me to haunted houses because, we loved Halloween. And, they took me to the old school ones back in, San Antonio.
Yeah.
And so as I got older and older, I knew it was fake, and I got a little bit less scared. But I mean, the chainsaw guy always got me the most. I mean, my mom would say, "Man, that boy could run." and so and so when I turned 10 years old, when I built my first haunted house in the garage, it wasn't anything fancy. We did it out of black plastic, uh, strobe lights and black lights. And I had two of my friends that helped me do it. And on Halloween night, we had about 100 plus people in my driveway. So we knew that we wanted to keep going with, building haunted houses or being involved somehow. And so when I turned 14, I started working in commercial haunted houses because in order to be successful in this type of business, you got to work for people and learn the know-how, what to do and not to do. Because if you don't have that knowledge, you're not going to be successful. And a lot of times when people get involved in this business, they're thinking that they're going to make $1 million their first year. No, you're going to be in debt more than anything. You got to know the business. You got to know your demographic. You got to know what you're doing.
No, no, for sure, man. It's the same thing, and I mean, I don't want to keep bringing up the combat sports aspect, but
Right.
I mean, promoters, people think, oh, I'm gonna put a cage, people will come, and it takes network, man. And back in the
Yeah.
day, maybe, I told people, when I used to get sponsors for promoters or for fighters, I used to tell, the companies like, look, man, it could be the NBA playoffs, and somebody can yell fight, and everybody's gonna turn around. I said because that word's so strong, everybody wants to see a fight. I said. And they
Yeah.
would think about it and they're like, man, you're right, but now it's like it takes more, it's unfortunately we're in that era where, you gotta be able to sell tickets and have followers and have, a
Yeah.
following because of course if you have something going on and nobody knows about it, then nobody's gonna show up, right?
Yeah, exactly. And that's why I wanted to work for commercial haunted houses. I mean, I worked anywhere for the ones downtown to the ones at the theme parks because in any business you never stop learning. I mean, we learn
No,
every single day what works, what doesn't work, and I guess what makes our haunted house unique and different from everybody else is, a lot of haunted houses like to focus on the theatrics, which is awesome. That's awesome. I mean, focusing on the set design is amazing. But at the end of the day, to get a really good show, you have to have a good actor. That's
right.
the thing we focus on is the actors. We focus on all three. We focus on sense, we focus on smell, we focus on visual. Because
Yeah.
if you don't shoot for those three elements, it's not going to mess with people psychologically.
No, no, definitely, bro. Yeah, because I mean, you can use any house, but the lights aren't right and the atmosphere. I mean, like you said, I mean, everybody, especially when it's dark. I mean, people are gonna rely on smell and
Right.
what they can hear because funny story, man. Real quick, I went I think it was SeaWorld. We went to the haunted house there years ago, and we went and there, my friend was like, "Hey, let's go to the haunted house." I was like, "Cool." We went in there. It was pitch dark, bro. I could not see. I kid you not. I was waiting on my eyesight to kind of like get in that night vision. Nothing. So I'm walking, and the girl that's the host like is calling, oh, follow me, and she's all like, oh, don't touch me, and
Right.
I'm like, crap, I can't even see you, lady. Like the whole time I was like bumping into people. So I stepped on somebody's toe or hand. I don't even
Oh
know, man.
wow.
It was crazy, and my friends were like, man, where you going? I was like, dude, I don't even know. Everybody's following me, bro. I was the first one, and I was just like, man, we're all gonna die, bro. It was
How long
pretty
ago did
cool.
you go?
Man, that was whew, man, that was like when my kids were little. That was maybe like 8, 9 years ago, man. It was a
Oh
while.
wow.
But it was just but yeah, that's what when you say as far as sight and what you can hear, it makes sense, dude,
Right.
because there's gonna be so much
And it,
stuff going on. You want to concentrate on one thing and be like, okay, let's go this way.
yeah. And we focus on theatrics too because the looks have to be there, but
Yeah,
we focus on theatrics. We focus on mainly the scare because that's what people come for is the scare.
yeah,
I mean, they and another thing is when you're going through our show, you're going to be interacting with actors. You're going to be interacting with your group essentially because
yeah,
in certain parts you're going to have to make a decision where to go, how to do it, how to unlock certain things.
yeah. No, no, and I was gonna say you'll find out who your real friends are when they leave you. They start
Oh
running and
yeah,
you're left behind. Like, damn,
exactly.
bro.
And
Man, I mean, go ahead.
one of the sections, and I'm not going to put too much out there, but I'll give you a hint. But one of the sections inside the schoolhouse, we have a whole section of Art the Clown.
Oh, sweet, dude.
So
Yeah.
it's basically art's classroom on steroids.
Man, and I was gonna say you keep bringing up steroids. I said, man, I'm gonna get in shape because I have a feeling I'm gonna have to start running. So
I mean,
I'll
we're
get ready.
both inside and outside. We use heavy fog. We use a lot of strobe lights. We use loud music. So when it's disorientating and when there's a lot of fog, and just nothing but loudness. I mean, it kind of sets you off and makes you feel uncomfortable in a sense because you don't know what's going to come at you this way, what's not going to come at you that way.
No, no, for sure. I mean, and like you said, I mean, people go to haunted houses, haunted attractions because they want to get scared. I mean, otherwise they wouldn't be there. So,
Yeah,
people can expect pretty much anything, when they
it's
show
it,
up, man.
it's definitely going to be a good time for sure.
Man, and of course, I'm gonna put up this poster because this is the one you spoke about earlier, right? On opening
Yeah,
weekend, $25
that's
off.
our yep, that's our 2025 flyer. And as
Sweet.
you see right there, opening weekend special, $5 off. And that's the only promo we're doing is for grand opening. After that, it's back to normal price, which is $20 admission for the basic general. And for the ultimate scare, ultimate VIP, it was
Oh, did I lose you? Let's give it a second, guys. There we go. I think I lost you on the last one, but the VIP, you said it was gonna be what? I'm sorry.
at $30, so it was $10 more.
Okay, okay. And I mean, what does that bring? What do they
Uh,
get with the VIP?
so the ultimate horror VIP, you go through as many times as you want for the entire night.
Gotcha. Okay, well, sweet, man. I mean, that's definitely.
So
And let me ask you, when it comes to advertising, I mean, of course, I mean, Divine is small, but I mean, what do you guys have out there, man? Y'all passing out
so
pamphlets?
we're doing we got a huge campaign with TikTok right now, and we're doing a campaign with Facebook here in the next coming days. So we're doing Facebook, TikTok, and we got flyers coming in. So we're going to flyer a lot of areas in San Antonio,
Yeah.
and we're going to a bunch of Halloween stores all dressed up in our makeup and suits, and we're probably even going to get a booth at Traders Village in San Antonio.
Okay. No, and I mean, it makes sense, man. I mean, like I said, I mean, I worked out there, years ago, and it was one of those things where when I used to drive to work, everybody was coming to San Antonio for work, and when I was
Right.
coming back home, everybody was heading back that way, man. So I never hit
Yeah.
any traffic, but it is a good drive out there, though. I mean, it's nice, it's
Oh, it is.
cool. People
And
can
the
just
cool And there's nothing near Divine or Castroville or Hondo that has a haunted house just like this.
yeah,
And I mean, we're going to bring a lot of people from those demographic areas, but also we want to pull people from San Antonio, even far as New Braunfels, because we want them to experience a hell of a show. We want them to see the ultimate haunted house experience.
nice. No, no,
And
definitely, bro.
so me and a couple of people are making big old billboards of signs, and we're putting them all throughout the road of the highway of 35 when you take the exit into Divine. So in that way, they know, oh, there's going to be a haunted house. Heck
Yeah,
yeah, let's go.
dude. Heck yeah. And I was gonna say, man, with all that traffic, bro. I mean, that's what I was asking as far as advertising. I was gonna say if you guys had a billboard up there, but if it's gonna be a lot of guerrilla style, just going out there and meet and
Right.
greet, man, makes it a little bit more personal. So you'll get a better reaction, and you get followers at the same time too. So that works.
Exactly. Exactly.
My man. And let me ask you, bro. When it comes to you said, I mean, as far as haunted attractions, you guys are going to be the only ones going on 35 that way. Well, what goes on in Divine, bro? Because I mean, I've been there. I know. I went through the whole toy collection, and I used to go to a few shops out
Uh-huh.
there and buy toys. But did they have any like haunted stores, anything like that? Halloween stores coming up?
Any Halloween stores? I don't think so. I think the nearest Halloween store is going to be right there off of 410 and 35. But
Okay.
far as Halloween stores, I don't think so. But what I do know is they do have a big old fall fest right here in downtown Divine
Yeah.
around the last week of October. And then there's also a big old pumpkin patch called Bell Creek Acres, which is maybe about like a 10-15 minute drive from us. And they have like a big old festival thing that they do there.
Oh, sweet, man. So you guys will be able to go out there and pass the word, huh?
Exactly. And build a relationship. It's all about
Oh,
building
definitely.
business contacts, and it's all about building that relationship. And so we're going to probably give them a few free tickets by leaving a stack of flyers up there.
No, no, for sure, man. And that's one thing too, because when it comes to, we mentioned networking, you got to collaborate, man. I mean, these days that's
Right.
key. You network with somebody that's not necessarily doing what you're doing, but at the same time, they're bringing the same demographics and the same, crowd. Because I
Right.
mean, it's like I tell people, like, I mean, here in San Antonio, bro. I mean, you've seen them. Every mall's got an event. Seems about every business. Like horror picked up about like man, like a year and a half ago, it really started picking up, and it's just I just noticed a wave, and it's not, nonstop all year, man. But I
Yeah.
noticed, people. I don't want to say they fight over fans or over followers, but it's like at the same time, like the people, as busy as these malls get, that's like not even like 5% of what people in San Antonio, bro. There's so many
Right.
people here that it's like, man, I want to get the other 95. Let's get everybody involved. I mean, because
Exactly.
every event could have easily 5,000 people going through there. It's crazy, but I mean,
Yep.
San Antonio, man, there's a lot of stuff going on. It's just a matter of getting eyes on what you're doing, and letting people know what's going on, man.
Yeah, San Antonio is, huge. I mean, I grew up in San Antonio, and to me, it's like a big old Halloween city because when October hits,
Yeah.
every single person in their neighborhoods, decorating their house with Halloween
Oh
stuff. And I mean, I start decorating at the end of July. That's how much of a Halloween person I am. And even during Christmas time, I get like Halloween stuff, and I do like a Nightmare Before Christmas, my front yard. And uh, I mean, Halloween's my thing, but San Antonio, I think it's another capital of Halloween.
yeah. No, yeah, man. I mean, I'm at that point where I stopped taking stuff down. I keep everything up,
Oh
bro.
yeah,
I just upgrade or put new stuff up. But yeah, I got my studio room, so it's like everything's decked out. It's always horror. I mean, I do support indie films, indie music, but when it comes to my favorite genre, my go-to, it's always horror comedy, bro. That's where I'm at.
yeah. And our main objective is to get a lot of people from San Antonio, so in that way the word could spread. Because we don't want them, just know like, hey, there's that main haunted house downtown, or there's those theme park ones. No, we're outside of San Antonio. It's only like a 25-30 minute drive to where
Yeah,
we're located. And come see what we're all about, and go inside an actual haunted schoolhouse.
yeah.
And
Oh, yeah.
no, I mean, it's going to be awesome. I mean, we're giving back to our veterans. We're giving back to the community. I think it's going to be awesome, and I think people will make a 30-minute drive to come out and support. We just got to get the word out there.
Yeah, bro. I mean, when it comes to myself, I'm notorious for going outside the city, hitting up drive-in theaters like outside the city, hitting up theaters in general, like in Hondo. I mean, I'll drive out there, just depending what movie's out, I'm like, man, I want to see it at this theater, and just get that
Right.
feel, get that vibe. And so, yeah, man, I mean, getting out there, definitely helps. And, I mean, of course, I'm local. I support, everybody, but it's like when, I don't mind traveling. So that's definitely, this is definitely something I want to do, bro. So I'll definitely be out there one of these days.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, it's gonna be a lot of fun, and at the same time, what what tells us how we did our job is when we're standing outside, we have a big old queue line, and when we hear people yelling and screaming from the inside, like, we did it, we did
You're
our
like,
job.
oh. No, no, for sure. Yeah, you don't want crickets, right? You're gonna be like, damn,
Oh no, yeah. I
what's
mean,
going
what
on?
every time when we open, it's always madness. People yelling, screaming. That goes to show that we did our job right, and that goes to show that the actors doing their job right.
No, for sure, man. And let me ask you, talking about actors. I mean, you guys had an audition, what was
Right.
that, a few days ago, man? So how did that go?
It went really well. We got a couple of people on board. We had them go through a couple of scenarios of improv and what type of characters that we're looking for, and they did very well. We're doing another a round of auditions, I believe, on September 6th, which is on a Saturday, and we're going to do that from 4 to 6. And so during those times, people could come out and audition.
Sweet, man. And of
We
course,
we
let me
still
ask you,
got.
what is it?
Yep.
What is it that you guys look for when, I mean, when people audition? Do they need experience? Does it help? I
No.
mean,
They just have to have good energy and willing to learn. I mean,
yeah,
they just gotta love Halloween and have reliable transportation. They gotta be 16 years of age or older,
right,
and they just gotta love, being a different person than themselves. Because when you're in character, you're a different person,
right,
and so we want them to do as much as possible to be, their inner character.
yeah.
We want to bring that inner character out to something reality into a character itself.
No, no, definitely, man. And let me ask you, because when they audition, I mean, obviously they're not in costume, so I would
No,
think that's a little bit harder for somebody to sell. So the fact that they're doing it,
right.
it lets you know, like, man, these guys, they got it.
Yeah. I mean, and we had some people that came out all dressed up. I'm like, okay, cool, that's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
But you don't necessarily have to dress to impress. You just got to show that you could work for it and show that you're willing, to learn what we're trying to do. So in that way, we have this show up and going.
No, for sure, man. Of course, I'm gonna post this up there real quick. I know I had somebody comment. There you go. You see, we got somebody saying, "Though maybe I'll carpool with them, and that way I don't have to drive." But
There you go.
we'll
It,
see. Save some gas.
yeah, I mean, it's going to be I can't express enough how much of a good time it's going to be. It's going to be definitely worth it, and I mean, it's going to be awesome. We're already putting up blood, we're putting up bodies, so it's going to be awesome.
Man, and I mean, I saw the images. I mean, well, let me ask you this: when it comes to social media, I mean, the
Sure.
page everybody can find you guys on Instagram, on Facebook, on TikTok.
Right. Yep.
Okay, cool, man. And
So
of course, it's under the name, correct?
yeah, so they go on Facebook, they just go to the main search bar and they type in Sinister Harvest Haunted House, will pop up. Same thing on Instagram and TikTok.
I know for sure. Let me put this under. But this is the Sinister Harvest Haunted Attraction, of course. But
Yep.
I think, I mean, yeah, because when I started typing it in, it pops up right away, man. So you guys are
Yep.
definitely doing something.
And
Making
and of course
making
we
noise.
got our website live up and going. So that one was a big expense because we wanted to be on Google. We wanted to get the word out there
Oh,
more. And so when people go to our website, it's amazing. We had it professionally done from his name is Chad Savage. And so he does really good work. He did a lot of artwork for haunted houses throughout the United States. And so I wanted to hire a guy that would do quality work. And so he provided me a really good quality website.
no, for sure, man. Of course, I have it scrolling in the bottom for those that are watching. I mean, sinisterharvesthaunt.com, so they can hit it. They can get tickets from there as well.
Yes, they can. If they go under the ticket option
Right.
and they hit the tickets, it'll take you to a website where you can purchase those tickets.
Cool, man. Now let me ask you. I
Yeah.
mean, of course, you mentioned earlier, the some of the people that auditioned, they showed up in costume. So for the events, would you recommend people go in costume, like the
They
customer?
yeah, they can.
Okay.
Yeah, they definitely can. It's going to be really good. It's going to be awesome. They could wear costumes. The only thing that we wouldn't recommend is wearing like full headed mask.
Yeah.
And so because there are certain parts that are low ceiling, and so there's going to be certain spots you have to kind of duck a little bit.
Oh, okay, okay, makes sense. Yeah, and I was gonna say too. I mean, the fact that they have to go downstairs for the school, right? I mean, they gotta watch
Yeah,
where they're going. So,
yeah. It's actually the basement part. We're not having anyone go through the basement part. It's mainly going to be the upper level, and
okay.
so there is going to be things you're going to have to feel to get out of certain areas, and you're going to have to make decisions to open certain doors.
Oh, damn. Yeah, I just
Yeah,
saw a escape room earlier today, man, and I've done one through work, and it was, of course, it was, you know, kid friendly or whatever because they were telling us what to read and all that, but I can only imagine, man, especially when you got, scare actors coming at you and the noise and the fog and everything else. So no
yeah.
no pressure, man.
And I will say, I mean, not a spoiler alert, but we do use real chainsaws.
Oh, damn. Okay, that one got me. I got to
We go
remember.
we go big with chainsaws down here.
Oh yeah, Divine, right? I would think so, man. You go
Oh
down
yeah.
south, you're the real deal, bro.
Oh yeah. It's definitely the real deal.
Yeah. And let me ask you, I mean, earlier, of course, I mean, for those that are jumping on or watching or going to be watching, I mean, you mentioned, they do have kids, or if somebody, maybe it's autistic or, whatever the case, they can
Right.
definitely tell you guys will give them a glow stick and they won't be
Right.
chased or jump that or any of the,
Well,
any
what
of the
we'll do is because mainly myself, I work the door because reason why I work the door is because I want our flow of traffic to be timed because a lot of times when you go to haunted houses that y'all are just like a conga line. And
yeah,
we don't want that at all. We want people to experience the scare in their group and not catching up with the other group.
right.
And so if I see that there are certain people that are going to have trouble with it or they don't want to be scared that well, we all got radios inside the haunted house. All the actors have radios for safety reasons. And so I would say, hey, we got a group coming in, low scare. Low scare will mean not scare them not going full throttle at them at all.
Right.
And
No,
so we'll accommodate everybody.
oh, sweet, man. That's good to know, man. I mean, of course, that's one of the things I always ask. I mean, especially, I had kids myself, so when they were younger, I was like, and that was the thing too. I mean, I knew where to take them and where not to take them. My oldest,
Right.
she was the one that didn't care, but my youngest, of course, she'd be like, yeah, I'm not going. So yeah, we had to
Exactly. And a lot and a lot of the parents here, they're like, oh yeah, go full force on them. They got in trouble at school. Like, okay, sure, we could do that.
do your homework.
Yeah.
Go home and put your
And,
stuff up.
it's like I told the parents, I'm like, this is legal child abuse. You realize that, right?
No, yeah.
So
I mean, as
whoever
long as you got consent.
Yeah, so whoever gets in trouble and they don't behave and if they want us to scare the living hell out of them, we can make that happen.
There you go, man. There you go. And I might even sell more tickets, man. we'll, we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, bro. But of course, like you mentioned, of course, I have another flyer out here that I posted up, and this is the calendar dates.
Yeah, that's the backside of the flyer. Yeah.
And of course, I mean the QR code. I mean, for those that are watching, go to the website. SinisterHarvestHaunt.com. I mean, follow the guys on social media. I mean, and it's only those three, other than the website, that you guys are on.
Yes, sir.
Okay, cool, man. And now let me ask you, who's in charge of the social media, man? Is that you guys or you yourself?
That's myself and one other person. He has a little bit of marketing experience, and so he helps me do the whole Facebook ads and pictures and stuff like that.
Oh, sweet, man. No, yeah, bro. Especially when I mean, it's pretty much everybody, all hands on deck, man. Everybody's busy, so
It
I
is,
can only imagine it's okay to get a
and
little help here and there.
and especially we got 25 days till we open now.
No, yeah. Like I said, I mean, I saw the pictures, the photos on Facebook, man, and I mean, you guys are out there, building sets, building the setups, and who's doing all those, man? I mean, do you guys have particular people just
That
for that?
so that's mainly my dad. I give him a majority of the credit. My dad, I mean, he's the builder. I just design and come up with the ideas.
Yeah,
He's the one that actually makes it come alive. So that's why it's a father and son project. Because
nice.
growing up, my dad owned a construction business, and so we wanted to incorporate his skills and his mindset on building a awesome haunted house.
Dude, that's cool, man. No, yeah,
Yeah.
I've done, I'm an actor, here locally, man. I mean, I've been in a few projects and stuff, dude, but filming like in the big studios and watching the guys building the sets from scratch, and I'm like, damn, they're quick too, man. So,
Yeah.
experience, man. But I mean, it's a good thing they do.
Yeah, and it's like, me and my dad, we've been building this since I think we got here in April or May. So
Damn,
every single day, almost every other single day we've been out here, turning a drill, getting stuff up and going.
damn. No, yeah, man. I mean, that's great. I mean, obviously you guys have a passion for this, and the fact that
Yeah,
it is gonna happen. That's great, bro. I mean, I definitely, like I said, I'm gonna swing by out there. Definitely want to. I don't know if it's gonna be on opening day, but I
sure.
probably will. But just make sure you have those glow sticks, bro, because I probably won't be wearing my glasses, so there's a chance that I'll probably be falling, tripping. So I want to keep that from happening.
Well, I don't know about falling or tripping. I mean, we built this thing pretty safe, and we went in the places that are pitch black. We made sure there's nothing sharp. We made sure there's
Right.
nothing that could interfere with people's hands or body. I mean, we just want it to be, scary, but at the same time, we want it to be easy enough where they could get in and out.
No, yeah. You want to save them,
And the
save the environment.
And the cool thing is, we will have glow sticks for sale for people that want to buy them, because
Right.
there's a lot of times when people go through haunted houses, they want glow stick, they want a flashlight, they want this and that. So, for another way to generate revenue, we want to buy, I think, a couple hundred glow sticks from Amazon. They're the big old 4 to 6 inch glow sticks, and they're really really bright. And we're talking about what colors to get. I'm like, let's get orange or red. Those are Halloween colors.
Yeah. No, yeah. I agree. Heck, man.
Yeah. And
And that's
plus,
not too long out.
and when you're in pitch darkness, full of fog, I mean, it looks amazing. It looks
Dude.
like you're in a different world, essentially.
No, no, for sure, man. And of course, I mean, you guys obviously, I mean, this is going to be the first time at this location, correct?
Right.
And I mean, where
La-
else have you guys been posted at?
Last year we were set up in Lytle, and then back in 2016 we were set up right across the street from Calaveras Lake.
Oh, damn. Okay,
Yeah.
sweet, man.
So we've been moving locations. We're trying to secure a permanent location, but it's in the talks right now. So we don't have any updates at this time, though.
No, no, for sure. But I mean, it's a good thing because at the same time, I mean, you're getting your name out there. You know, you're not in the
Yeah.
same place. I mean, the fact that you guys are working all over South Texas or South San Antonio, you know, I mean, people forget, but I mean, there's people that are actually living out there from that work here in San Antonio. You know, they don't want that city life, and they want to, you know, be out there in the sticks, bro. So a
Right.
lot of
And they
happens.
want they want variety and they want something different. So that's where we come in.
No, no, for sure, man. And of course, I mean, you mentioned the chainsaws earlier, man. It's the real deals, but was that the
Oh
chains,
yeah. I don't know about that.
right? They'll
No,
have to find out, man.
we take them off, but our actors are trained. What they do is they like to get real close to you, and so whenever certain people have that phobia of getting like too close, we usually the actors know when to back off.
Yeah. No, no, no,
And
for
of,
sure, man.
and of course, if we get people that drink too much, I give them a warning in the front. Say, hey, if you're under the influence, I don't feel safe letting you in. But if they're with someone that's sober, I'll feel safer than let them in within that group
Right, right. No, no, for
because
sure. You know.
we focus mainly on safety than we do before we open. We want to make sure everyone's safe, everything is safe, everything's up and going. We want to make sure all of our emergency exits are ready to go just in case we're prepared for emergency.
No, definitely. I mean, like you said, you guys do have walkies, so you'll be able to communicate with
Yep.
people out there. When it comes to the exits, I mean, the actors, of course, are going to know where those are at, correct?
Yep. Yep. Everybody's going to be trained on even how to use a fire extinguisher in a event of a fire.
Yeah.
So everybody's going to be trained for these scenarios just in case they do arise.
No, no, for sure, man. And that's one of the things too, you know. I mean, I know, it takes a bad apple, to spoil a bunch. So, people are going to be out there acting silly and just up to no good. And, I mean, I'm sure you guys will do your best to keep them out and just let everybody else go out there and
Yeah.
enjoy themselves, man.
Yeah, and we worked we worked really good with the Devine Police Department as well.
Yeah.
So we're even going to probably have an officer here when we're open during those hours.
No, for sure. Yeah. I mean, that'll definitely help to warn off, the evil spirits, right?
Oh yeah,
And
but mainly we don't think anybody's going to cause any trouble,
no,
but you got to be prepared for anything.
no, yeah, yeah, yeah. Better safe than sorry, man. I mean, especially when there is going to be a crowd, and of course you're going to be controlling the crowd going in, but
Right.
for everybody's safety, that definitely helps. Now, let me ask you, bro. Earlier, you mentioned a room for Art the Clown. So, what other characters can we expect out there? Can you give us a little teaser?
So I'll give you one more teaser. So of course we're going to have a whole section of art, and then we're going to have a whole section of a demonic butcher, and it's nothing going to be nothing but blood, gore, loud, and we're going to have multiple chainsaws going off.
Nice. I can already see
I ain't
that,
going,
bro.
I'm not going to tell you where though, but you'll kind of get a general idea of where it might be though.
Man, and of course, I mean, how many rooms are going to be set up?
I think we're around 14.
Oh, damn. Okay.
Yeah.
And this is
Outside, let's see. Outside, I think we have 3 big rooms, and outside it's about 2,500 square feet. Inside we'll have the rest of it.
wow, wow. No, I
And
mean,
so when we have our rooms, they're big because we want people to go through more than one scene during that room.
yeah,
So it about I would say we got about 14 rooms and about 12 scenes within those areas.
damn. Well, people will definitely get their money's worth, man. I'll say that. That's
Oh
pretty.
yeah,
That's pretty big,
it's
bro.
it's going to be awesome. I can't express how much loudness, how much fog, how much chainsaws we're using this year.
No, no. And as far as actors, I mean, how many do you guys have on hand so far?
On hand right now, I believe we got about 8 or 9, and
Okay.
I think to run the whole show, we would need about 12 or 13.
Oh, okay. And that's when the
So
auditions you mentioned earlier,
right.
right? You're still looking?
So when we do auditions this Saturday, we're looking to fill in our full cast. So we need about 3 to 4 more people.
Okay, cool, man. Yeah, but for sure, those that are watching, man. I mean, I know there's a lot of cosplayers out here, well, everywhere, right? But I mean, San Antonio, man. I mean, maybe some of them will step up and head out there, bro. We'll see.
That'll be great. Auditions are going to be September 6th from 4 o'clock in the afternoon till 6 in the evening.
Okay, and I mean, for that, like you said, they don't have to dress up. I mean, they can if they
They don't have
want.
to dress up. They could do anything they want. They'll just have to come here and show what they got.
Okay, and let me ask you that. I mean, when they sit, what do you guys expect? I mean, of course, they have to be physically be able to do stuff, right? I mean, that you don't want them jumping if they got bad knees, but what do you guys expect from that?
We expect them to, to be, energetic. We expect them to do, at least try to do a character, and at the same time have reliable transportation. Because when we open, God knows how many people we're going to have when we first open our doors, right? So we can have a lot of people, and we probably will, but there will be some nights that might be slower. So we want everyone to be here at a certain time. So in that way, we could be ready, and we'll have nightly meetings before we open to the public, get everybody amped up, and we'll have food and drinks for our actors as well on selected nights.
Oh, sweet, man. No, for sure, bro. Like I said, I mean, I miss Divine, man. I haven't been out there in years. I had taken a drive out there one time. I was out there as a PTF, so when they transferred me back to the city, I tried getting hired on, and I think I talked to one of the clerks that worked there at the time. I ran into him somewhere here in San Antonio, man, and he was like, "Yeah, man, as soon as you left, they hired so and so," and I'm like, "Damn, bro, like." I kept talking to the postmaster that was there at that time, and I was like, man, I mean, and I think that what had happened was one of the carrier that was holding the job was injured, but she hadn't quit yet or resigned. And when I
Right.
left, it just so happened she resigned like within the month, and they moved it, man. I was like, damn, but yeah, I mean, small town, great town. There's a lot to do out there, but for those that are willing or looking to make the trip, they're in for a treat, man. If they haven't been out there, it's a nice place.
Oh yeah, it's really beautiful, and it's a really nice area. It's much different than San Antonio for sure,
Oh
and
yeah.
I think that's what makes Divine special is because it's different.
And have you gotten any? I mean, any locals? I mean, I'm sure, right? I mean, there's some people locally that have jumped on.
Oh yeah, I mean it's completely a lot of times when we're out here building, we get people that drive up. We get people that actually come inside when we're building. They're like, "Hey, what's this?" I'm like, "Oh, it's a haunted house we're building." And so, I mean, just the community alone here in Divine are awesome. They're really excited about this to be opening.
No, that's good,
A-
man. That's cool, dude.
Actually,
I
I'll
like that.
I'll tell you a funny thing real quick. So we did auditions about 2 weeks ago, and this girl, she was so amazing because I told her that she needed to do like a victim character, and it involved a main character from picking her up and all this other stuff. And so she was screaming on the top of her lungs, and I think within 5 minutes after, we have divine police coming, all guns and with shields and everything. I'm like, guys, what's going on?
Damn.
And they,
So
and they they
she got the job, right?
Yeah, so they saw all the fake blood on the ground, but they thought it was real. And after you know tell asking what's all going on, they finally understood it's a haunted house, and so that's when we built the relationship with Divine. So we're on
Yeah,
good terms with them now. I'm
bro.
like, guys, y'all didn't have to bring in shields. I mean, we're just doing
I know,
audition.
man. Dude, that's crazy, bro. But at least you got them on board, so that's good.
Yeah, and I gave them a tour of the entire haunted house, and they love it.
Sweet, man. Damn. Well, that's crazy. But I mean, at least they're doing their job. So heck,
Exactly.
keeping an eye out on the community, man.
Oh yeah. So they love it, but they also think I'm kind of crazy for having a lot of blood.
Hey, never have too much blood, bro. Just like what they call cowbells, right? Can't have too
Yep.
much cowbell, man. So especially in
Nope.
Texas, bro. Come on, man. You gotta go.
Exact.
man. And earlier we had talked about films, bro. I mean, we were talking about some classics, man. What's your favorite go-to horror film?
Damn. I do love, Texas Chainsaw Massacre and Exorcist, but now I'm mainly turning myself into like The Conjuring and Annabelle. I mean, I
Oh,
and the Nun. I like those because it kind of put me on guard a little bit, when I started watching those because of how they were made,
yeah,
and I just like the whole suspense of it. It's
yeah.
amazing.
No, no, yeah. I mean, that's one of the things. I mean, when it comes to classics, I mean, they're always going to be classic, bro. I always tell people. I mean, I love the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre, man. I mean, of course, it was made when I was born in '74, man. So for me, it was Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2. That's my go-to. But when it comes to '80s, I mean, everything. Even now, I mean, I jump on indie films myself, and there's a lot of great stuff, a lot of great indie actors and directors out there, bro. They're killing it. So.
Yeah.
You
Even
know,
the new remakes of Scream and Halloween, I mean, I love those. I mean, the remakes are a lot of people don't like the remakes. They more so like the originals. And
yeah.
with me, I like both, but it's like the last Halloween when Laurie Strode killed Michael Myers, and like if he comes alive he got grinded into that cheese grater, whatever the thing he got grinded into. I'm gonna I'm gonna freak out if they make another Halloween or something like that.
Oh, yeah, if anything, I mean, like you said, they turn them into like TV series or episodes, and and it's good, man. I mean, for one thing, like I'm gonna admit it and say there's a lot that I have not seen when they go to they make them into like episodes or like a series, and it's not because I don't want to. A lot of it's just I don't have time. I mean, I'll
Yeah,
watch films as much as I can, but when it comes to like sitting down
right.
and actually watching. It's like I told people, I still haven't watched any of The Walking Dead, bro. Like I was too busy when it
Oh, wow.
started, and when before I knew it, it was already ending, and I was like, man, I just felt like I didn't want to go down that rabbit hole, and then
Right.
the spin-off, and it's just crazy, it keeps growing. So I'm just like, you know what, I'll watch every other film that jumps out, but when it comes to like a series, especially if it's like 12, 14, I'm like, can't do it, man.
Yeah. I mean, the Walking Dead, I mean, that's one of my other favorite ones as well, but, my go-to is The Conjuring, Nun, Annabelle, I mean, you name it.
No, no, yeah. I mean, they've been coming out with some good ones too lately, bro. So it's all about God, and I forgot that word they use, but I mean the horror. Like you said, there's a lot more suspense. There's a lot more buildup. I'm not one for jump scares. I mean, I am one to an extent, but it's just like I definitely look for storylines. I like
Right.
to be hooked and just drag through it. To where I'm not gonna just wander off and look at something else. But yeah, there's a lot of
Right.
great stuff coming up.
Oh, yeah, I think they got the new Conjuring coming out this Saturday as well, right?
Yeah, and I think there's well, I think some of them are being shown on Thursday, right, or something. I know one of my buddies had posted he'd be watching something Thursday, so I just figured it was going to be that one. But we'll find out, man. And then I wish I could do during the week, man. For me, it's a school night, not really, but
Right.
it's just that I'd rather watch them on the weekend and be able to chill out and go home, and I don't have to wake up early the next day. So,
Oh, yeah. So
but
we're going to go see that this coming up weekend, and at the same time, we're going to do a big promotion event with the whole Facebook and TikTok. So we're going to start spreading this like wildfire.
no, no, for sure, man. I mean, I'll be out there with you. I know I've got a couple other promoters out there that I'm going to be talking to, man, and I'm excited because, like I said, I mean, for as many people as you guys are going to have this season, that's going to be a small percentage, bro. Like, I mean, even if it's in the hundreds, so San Antonio's huge, Divine included, along with all the towns that are going to be going towards Divine, bro. It's
Right.
just it's a lot of people, man. So I hope everybody makes it fun and makes it big and keep growing, man. That way you guys can do something
Right.
bigger next year.
Exactly. And, possibly even turn it into like a tradition.
Yeah. No, no, yeah, for sure. I mean, especially like you said, you and your pops working on this, man. It's definitely a family
Right.
business, family thing, and who knows, man? Maybe others will get their parents involved.
Yeah.
And
I
I
mean,
don't
it's
see.
definitely
I was gonna say I don't see why not, because even like my kids are in their 20s, and I'm still into this, so it's like I don't see why it wouldn't happen. I mean, it's one of the ways parents can connect with their kids too. So that's pretty cool.
Exactly. That's why me and my dad do it. So in that way we can have a stronger father and son relationship. So in that way we could do something fun and at the same time, life's too short, and it's like I want to do something with my dad. And so why not do a father and son business? And so that's why I came up with the idea. Let's just do, haunted houses.
No, no, for sure, man. I got one more. Good evening, everyone. Okay, cool, man. Maybe she'll make it out there, bro. We'll see. Divine, I don't know if she's in Texas, but everybody's welcome. So of course, like you said, you're gonna be reaching out to here in San Antonio. I mean, of course, Divine, Lido. You got every town, Atascosa, every county, every
Yeah.
way out there, man. So I that's what I'm saying. I mean, I think this is gonna get huge, man. And I hope you guys have fun where you're out there scaring the hell out of us.
Oh yeah. It it's going to be awesome. We're definitely, we're going to be ready. We just got to get some minor tweaks done here, as far as decorating, audio, lighting, effects, and then we should be ready to go.
No, no, for sure, man. But I mean, as far as businesses, I mean, I know we talked about collaborations, but are any other local businesses in Divine like collaborating with you guys? I mean, when it comes to
Yeah.
flyers, planning out.
So we got a couple of vendors that are going to be set up here. One, two of them is a like a I think it's a they make like cinnamon rolls and stuff like that,
Oh, okay.
and another one makes like sea salt candy, and so they're going to collaborate with us by putting our advertising information on their social media page, and they're going to be set up here. And the
Oh,
cool thing
cool.
is, when we have vendors, we're going to give out meal tickets to our actors. So
Oh,
before we open, before open, they could go and get their meal
yeah.
and eat and drink and get ready for show.
Nice. No, no. I mean, I'm sure they'll appreciate that, man. Because yeah, get hungry chasing after people, man. So you want
Exactly.
them to have some energy to keep going.
Oh yeah.
My man. Well, dude, bro, I appreciate you jumping on here, man. I mean, of course, I want to bring you on one more time before the season starts, and of course, head out there myself and hang out with you guys, and see how much I can get scared, bro. But we'll talk about that,
That'll be
dude.
a
But
that'll
anything
be
you
that
want to? I'm sorry.
that'll be a pleasure, and maybe you could wear a GoPro filming your reaction.
Man, I was gonna ask you about that because I've tried that before, and it was just like no lighting. So we were like, man, we didn't get anything, bro. We were like, we weren't prepared. We were just kind of like, man, let's go check it out. But yeah, we'll definitely talk about that, man, because I do want to get footage. I do want to get content when I'm out there. Get some interviews of people coming out, just to share with you guys and just be able to blow it up for
And
October.
we do got a famous YouTuber coming out on I think he's coming out when we do actor training, when we do our
Yeah,
dress rehearsal, because he's going to make a little promo video for us. But
nice.
he's really big in San Antonio. His name is Brian with Spookulators,
Yeah, yeah.
and so he's going to be coming out helping us promote as well.
Sweet, man. But I mean, it can't hurt, I mean, especially when they got
You know,
followers and they got people, man. So that's the best thing to do. I mean, that's what I always tell people, man. I mean, when I do events and I cover, conventions or whatever, I mean, for the most part, I do ask for media passes, but I mean, I always tell them like, dude, I can buy a ticket, but I just need that media pass. I can't be
right,
a customer. I can't be, it's like I'm out there to get content. And I know the guests, you can't just interview them. I mean, you got to schedule it, and I'm okay with that. But it just says a lot.
right.
I've been covering combat sports for years, and I've always gotten a media pass, bro. I've always been cage side, ringside, and it's just like the two times that they told me they were gonna give me one. I get there, and they're like, "Oh, you can't be cage side because we got so and so," and I'm like, "Bro, like." They're like, "Well, you can sit down and watch the fights," and I just couldn't. It was weird, but I was just like, "Nah, I gotta go." I mean, it was just a bad situation, man. But yeah, it's just when I'm out there, I'm working. If I go out there for fun, then for sure, man, I'll be out there enjoying it. But to go out there and cover the event, man, I'll definitely want to, grab what I can.
Sure. Yeah, it's going to be a really good time. And, like I said, we're supporting the veterans and we're also supporting
Sure.
our local community.
No, yeah, and like you said, with the Blood and Teacher Center, also, they're going to be out there, and I mean, people get to go in free after they donate, so that's good. That's a great one.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome.
My man. Well, anything you want to say before we wrap this up, brother?
For those of you that are watching, if you have any more information, please follow our social media page at facebook.com/Sinister Harvest Haunted House. And directly on the link, you'll see our website, www.sinisterharvesthaunt.com. They'll have a list of all of our dates, shows, and location where we're located. And we hope you guys can come out, support us, support our veterans, and support the local community, and come out and get a good Halloween scare.
There you go, man. Before we log off, I'm gonna put this up because she's in Kentucky, but she has family in Texas, so she's definitely gonna be spreading the word, man. So that's cool. You know, you got fans in Kentucky now, bro. So, but my man, don't hang up yet, brother. Everybody out there, of course, once again, Spider here, coming soon podcast as always.